Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to TODO. Today, last time we won. We're the best. We rocked it. We kicked Phoenix's butt. And honestly, we're doing great. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, we're gonna go get lunch. Thanks to proper food is exactly what I need after all this excitement today. Great, I saw a nice looking restaurant on the way between here and the train station. And somehow I managed to get a good table without a reservation. At first I wanted to look for a different restaurant because it looked pretty expensive, but Phoenix convinced me to go inside anyway. Oh, I'm guessing I'm paying. It's like, fuck you. It kind of felt like a celebration. It was a bit awkward given that Phoenix didn't win, but I suppose there weren't any hard feelings between us. The food was really good. I almost fainted when I saw the prices, but Phoenix told me he'd pay. To celebrate the occasion, as he put it. I declined. I just won 1,000 euros and got a new job, so there was no way I'd let Phoenix pay. Instead, I decided to pay for him as well. We had a great time. And we talked a lot more than we usually did. I think at some point I'd really started to like Phoenix. Eventually we lost track of time. Thankfully, Phoenix noticed how late it had gotten before it was too late. We hurriedly paid the bill, ran to the station, and barely managed to catch a train. I'll definitely remember this day. And even if this will be the last week we're both at the bookstore, I don't think Phoenix and I will stop spending time together. Ew. Welcome back, Iolite. I anxiously watched every second of the live stream. Congratulations on winning. I'm so happy for you. Thanks. I can't believe I actually won. It must feel great though. The financial burden is lifted off your shoulders and you'll start your dream job next month. Yeah. I'm a little sad that I'll leave Miss Cardhover in snow, but I'm sure they'll manage. And it's not like this is a goodbye for good. Yeah. Are you celebrated? We should celebrate. I went to a nice restaurant with Phoenix. But other than that, no, not exactly. Well, how about we order some pizza later tonight and we relax without any worries for once? You know what? Absolutely, my guy. That sounds good. That actually sounds really good. Great. You don't even have to worry about money this time. Yeah, that feels amazing. Bruce and I spent a lazy evening at home. Basically, we ordered pizza and talked about all kinds of things. I was happy to have him there. A month ago I was lonely and depressed, and suddenly I felt like my life had made a complete 180. I don't even remember the last time I went to bed feeling so happy. For the first time in ages, I was genuinely looking forward to the future. There will be tough times again, for sure. The thing that changed though is that I'm also sure that I'll be able to overcome them. Saturday, March 25th. Morning. Good morning, Iolite. Have you slept well? Yeah. Yesterday was pretty exhausting, so I slept like a stone. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Not really. Without the commotion this week, I'll probably just stay at home. Sure, that sounds good. I'm still not quite used to being here all the time, so I think I'd like that too. Sorry. Oh, don't be. I'm grateful that you brought me back. Alright, well, I guess I'll go eat breakfast then. I took my time eating breakfast. This week felt like the climax of an already intense month. As usual, I browsed the internet while eating, and ended up reading an article about the next Titan Watch Online update. I still couldn't believe that I'll be working on the game starting next month. Maybe the update after this one will even have some of my work in it. Eventually I was done and went back to what I wanted to be as uneventful of a Saturday as I could make it. Isn't this great? You can finally relax now. You'll be able to pay rent and there's still almost a week of the month left. Yeah, it feels pretty great. Is that Miss Cardhover? No, it's Phoenix. Hello? Hey, Owlite, it's Phoenix. Oh, hey, Phoenix. Do you need something? Yeah, I was wondering if you maybe had time to talk. No. No. After we, like, just crushed all of your dreams. I really appreciate our conversation Tuesday, and there's something I wanted to tell you before the month is over. Sure. I haven't planned anything for the weekend so far. Great. Would you mind coming over? We could also meet somewhere else if you'd prefer that. No, your place is fine. Alright, I'm here pretty much all day, so no need to rush. Sure, I think I'll be there in an hour or so. Great, thanks. See you later then. See you. Well, that's not quite the weekend at home anymore, but I hope you have a good time with Phoenix. Yeah, thanks. I think I better get ready. Owlette, I'm glad you can make it. Sure. You sound like it's kind of important. Yeah. Where do I even start? Now the competition is over, I started thinking and I realized something. Oh god. We've barely known each other for a month, but I really enjoyed working with you at the bookstore. And well, being at the competition finale with you turned out to be a lot of fun too. He's gonna be like, can you get me a job? I wish you all the best at Naughty Cat, but I think I'll miss working together with you. Yeah, me too. The thing is... Foul! Ew! He likes me. I thought you were interesting from the start, but I didn't expect that we'd have so much in common. And well, this month was pretty exciting, wasn't it? I mean, we're literally partners in crime now. If yours alright. Yeah. Really appreciate that you lent me an ear earlier this week. It's unusual for me to give in to insecurity so much. I'm really grateful you were there. I think being at Naughty Cat with you really confirmed... This is so gross for me to read. Like, I can't express it in proper words. But romance itself is kind of icky. If it's like surface, like this, maybe it's fine, but when it gets like deep and then it gets like physical, it's gross. It's gross. I'm just gonna say it, it's gross. Anyway, sorry for bringing all this all on you all of a sudden. It's just that we only have one more week together at the bookstore, and I didn't want to miss the chance to tell you. I really like you, Owlette. Ugh. I don't expect you to feel the same, but I'd love to spend more time with you and get to know you better. Is this really happening? It's unfortunate, but yes. No, well, thanks for telling me. To be honest, I think... Shoot me. I think I'd like that too. I also enjoyed the time we spent together, and honestly, most of the time it felt like you already achieved everything I aspired to achieve in one day. It was pretty intimidating at times. But I like you, Phoenix. And I'd like to get to know you better too. Really? I'm so glad to hear that, Owlette. To be honest, I wasn't sure how quickly I'd be able to date again, but I really want to try with you. Thanks. I know this must be difficult for you after all that happened. It's fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you. Alright. I'm curious, though. You never told me anything about your romantic history. That. I've never been with anyone before. There's actually not much of a history. I've never been with anyone before. I just felt like everyone else was already obsessing with the nasty. Well, I had no interest in that. After dropping out of college, I hardly even met new people. I guess I just never found anyone who was just looking for a romantic relationship. That's fine. I mean, I'm sorry you never found anyone who felt the same as you. But I'm fine with just a romantic relationship. I like you, and I don't want to do anything you're uncomfortable with. Thank you, Phoenix! Get you a partner. Thanks for telling me. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Maybe we can go out somewhere again. Sure, that sounds good. Maybe not that cafe this time. Which I like it 3 times in a month is maybe a bit much. How about the museum? It might not be that romantic, but there's an exhibit I really want to see. Oh, you mean the one about Gustav Killerboat? Was it? I saw the posters on my way to work. Yeah, I really like his art. And the range of his styles. A lot of it looks very realistic. So I was surprised when I read that he was technically an impressionist. Oh, that sounds interesting. Sure, I'd be up for it. Great, then it's a date. Gag. When Phoenix showed up at the bookstore, I thought we could be colleagues at best. I didn't expect him to be an artist, let alone more skilled than me. I didn't think I'd end up liking him so much. Can we stop? Can we stop? Which is weird because I play like a lot of romance and dating games. But we cannot. I can't say how well it'll work out, but I'd like to be with him for as long as I can. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm working at Naughty Cat in just over a week. My schedules will be pretty different then. Still, I'm hopeful. I'm sure we'll make it work somehow. But now we should just make the most of the rest of the month. Then we can worry about what comes after. Somehow the future doesn't seem so scary anymore. It's not like my life is suddenly perfect or anything. But I'm not alone anymore. And it feels reassuring to have others in my life. Oh god, Thursday, March 30th morning. There are so many works. No, there are so many books. I mean to read and things I mean to see. I could not read mean for the longest time. That was difficult. God. Alrighty, here we go. My last work day of the month. Actually, my last day at the bookstore in general. I'll kind of miss coming here. Anyway, let's go inside. Iolite, good morning. Good morning, Miss Cardover. I'm a bit sad that today's your last day at work here, but I wish you all the best of your new job. Thanks. It's kind of a dream come true, to be honest. I'll try to visit from time to time. All things considered, I had a great time here at the bookstore. I'm happy to hear that, Iolite. I want to prepare a little farewell gift for you. But this all happened so suddenly. There's unfortunately no time for anything fancy. Oh, that's alright. Didn't even expect anything, to be honest. Now. You know I won't just let you walk out of here with nothing after all the work you've done. Here, take a look when you find the time. I hope you like it. I guess I'll have to count on Phoenix now that my most trustworthy part-timer is leaving. I'm sure it'll all work out. Yeah, I hope it will. Where is Phoenix, by the way? Phoenix is still sorting out the delivery from Tuesday. But it's just the two of you today, so I need you at the counter. Alright. Well then, I'll be at my office if you need anything. Now then, back to the usual grind, I guess. Hey, Owlite. Oh, hi, Snow. Had you miss card ever again? Sorta. Not really. I think she saw me already. But I thought I'd stop by for a bit while you're still working here. Want me to help out? Wait, you want to help out? Not really, but I guess it isn't so bad once in a while. Excuse me. Sorry, how can I help you? I'm looking for books about writing. I have no idea which ones are any good. Sure, let me take a look. Is there anything specific you want to know about? Oh, it's not for me. My daughter has picked up writing recently, so I want to help her out a bit. Something with general writing tips, maybe? Alright, let's see what we have here. Let's do a comprehensive guide, actually. Comprehensive guide. Maybe a novel is a bit much to start with, but it looks like this book covers all the important aspects of writing. Right, this looks very thorough. That was no good. Huh? I read it. There's helpful advice in there, but it's buried in pages of long-winded explanations with little to no actual content. That's so. What about the others? I'm sure one of them is going to be fine, right? Nah, they're pretty much the same. To really get a good understanding of what they want to teach you, you'll have to read all of them. Even then you'll only scratch the surface. Instead of reading a total of 800 pages, just to get the basics, I think it would be better to get something else altogether. Like what, for example? I found a pretty good one recently. It's only available as an ebook right now. Oh, that's perfect. Then she can always take it with her on her tablet. Do you also sell ebooks? No, unfortunately not. Too bad. Okay, can you tell me the title of the book then? Sure, I'll write it down for you. Alright, thanks for your help. I'm sure my daughter's going to like this. I thought you wanted to help out. I did. We just had a happy customer leave the store. He didn't buy anything from us. So, I'm sure he'll come back when he needs another book. And good recommendations also part of your job. And here I thought you'd know that by now. Not fair. It's your home turf. Anyway, nice going, Snow. I think it's the first time I saw you talk freely to a stranger. Well, it's easier to talk when it's about something I'm confident in. Hello, do you have any books about art theory? Sure. Last time we checked we had a few. Want to take over, Snow? Now who's being unfair? Well, I feel relaxed, I was just joking. Miss God, however, would probably be mad at me if I made you do my work. Let's see. Do you have any specific topics in mind? Or do you want something that covers all the basics? I've been drawing for fun for a while, but I watched a pretty interesting live stream, and now I want to get more serious about it. I don't really know much about colors or painting, but it's not like I'm completely new at art. Alright then, I think you might like... color contrasts, and how to use them. This one is purely about colors and color contrasts. There are a lot of examples. Even with some more well-known paintings, they always have a visual aspect accompanying the theory. I mostly ended up using it as a reference book, though, so if you want something that feels more like an art course, it's maybe not ideal. No, that sounds fine. It's probably even better to have a book you can come back to, even when you're more experienced. Thank you for your advice. Wait, that live stream I mentioned, weren't you in it? You were the winner of the Naughty Cat competition, Iolite, right? Yeah, today's my last day working here. Congrats. I really like the design you made. Thanks. But I don't want to keep you from working. I think now I'm more convinced than ever to get this book. Sure. That'll be €19.99 then. Thank you for your patronage. Please come again. You're getting recognized now. Don't forget me when you're famous. This was actually the first time this happened, and honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. Well, you did look surprisingly cool in that live stream. You watched it? Sure. I wouldn't die when you're in it. But anyway, did you actually read all those books? Or were you just picking the best of what is here again? I'm pretty sure you had neither the money nor the time to read so much. Well, maybe the time. So you know, I was always serious about art long before we met. It just so happened that these were among the books I read back then. Owlet, are ready to take a break? Miss Cartover said she wanted us all to come together before our shift is over. Oh, sure. Good to see you, Phoenix. Yeah, Sarah's busy all this week. Don't worry. It's not like I had nothing. Oh, it's not like I had any more time, honestly. I think I'll join you later, maybe. I thought Miss Cartover already knows that you're here. Probably. But maybe she doesn't. We should really sort this out. I know. I'll start high school next term. I'm planning to start over completely. Well, good luck. Though I'll only believe it when I see it. Fine, I deserve that. Anyway, see you later. Sure. And Owlet, good luck with your new job. What's that? Are those tears I'm spotting? No, definitely not. Never. I'll come visit, so don't worry. Can leave my favorite writer hanging, can't I? Good. If you don't have me to spur you on, who knows how long you'll even keep that job. Sorry to butt in, but I think we should get going now. Right. See you later, Snow. Owlet, Phoenix. It's not even been a month since our little welcome party, and now it's already a farewell again. But this time it's for Owlet. You really helped me out a lot over these last few years. So as I said this morning, I wish you all the best going forward. Do you like a present? Present? Oh, I completely forgot to open it. Well, no better time than now. Is this a bookmark? Yes, I had everyone write a little message on it for you. And it's made from your first receipt as a part-timer. To remind you that mistakes usually aren't the end of the world. Thanks. And I almost forgotten about accidentally adding an additional 0 to the total back then. Oh god. Seriously, thanks for making this. I really appreciate it. Of course. I'm glad you like it. There wasn't any cake this time. It was nice of Miss Cartover to still go out of her way to say goodbye. On our way out, Phoenix and I talked a little more. About our jobs. About our time at the bookstore. About our future. It was strange to know that this was the last time we'd go home from work together. Even if it had only been a few minutes before we had to go in different directions anyway. I was still excited about what the future will hold. Although tomorrow first holds a phone call I've been postponing all month. Friday, March 31st, morning. Today's the day. The day that rent is due. I did all I can. And somehow it worked out, so I'll be fine. I set up the bank transfer yesterday, so I should hopefully make it in time. Oh no, is that? Shall I answer this call, Owlet? As much as I'd like that, I probably have to take it myself. Roger that. Hello? This is Owlet. I've really gotten to the point that I'm getting these creepy phone calls, where I only hear slow breathing. Can you hear me? This is Owlet. Truly is my landlord. Somehow this doesn't make it any less creepy. Yes, this is Owlet. I see. I'm calling to ask if you're able to pay rent this month. As you know, we agreed to communicate more closely since the little fiasco in January. Yes, I'm sorry about that. So, will you pay rent this month? Yes, I transferred the money yesterday, so it should be there after the weekend. Good. Besides the little mishaps every now and then, you are one of my more agreeable tenants. It would be a shame to evict you. Yes, I'll make sure to keep paying rent on time from now on. Good. I'll call again at the end of April. Thoughts. The few people who make me more uncomfortable than my landlord. At least everything went smoothly this time. I just hope next month will be a little more relaxed. I'm sure it will be. You'll be working at Naughty Cat, so you should have enough money to pay rent. True. Besides, I'll do what I can to contribute a little. But actually, I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of this. Oh, that's not all. I'm currently cooking up some other projects that might become profitable sometime. Is that even legal? Yes. As soon as I finish all the paperwork to be recognized as a fully fledged citizen of the country. I see you've been busy. Well, bureaucracy is child's play when you're literally built to process data. Can you do my taxes? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but I can help you if you want. Well, in any case, why don't we forget about all the serious business for now and do something fun? Yeah, that actually sounds great. It's like it's been forever since I last played Titan Watch Online. So I can't believe that Zen is one of my in-game friends. Wait, really? Yeah, we found out that before we broke into Beltech together. The world really is a tiny place, isn't it? In this case, yes. And what are the odds? Let's get started. I want to play now. Oh no, what did I make? Alright. And then... Yeah! Yeah, I was stupid! Oh, and Titan Watch Online. GamesRHard has entered the chat. Oh my god. This game's hard! I missed you. Hey, Suge. Sorry, this must have been kind of ridiculous. Right, hasn't it? But it's better now. Nice! Wait, what does X know about it? We met. Like IRL. What? I feel left out. What were you doing? Oh no! He fixed my computer. Oh, he fixed my computer. Oh, that's boring. I was hoping for something more exciting. It actually was exciting. You know how many breadcrumbs I found in there? I've never seen anything like it. That was probably pizza. Oh my god! How exactly do you eat pizza? What? I've had this laptop for years. And I like my pizza crispy. Well, you should take care of your computer. I can't talk to you if it doesn't work. Yeah, listen to Suge. Maybe I'm saying this. Alright. Can we please carry on? Sure. What are we gonna do today? We'll start early. So why don't we go for a raid? Just grinding Titans is kinda getting boring after a while. Yeah, sounds good. Alrighty. Gonna ask around the guild. We're gonna need some more help for a raid. I'm gonna ask you something, Suge. Sure, what up, man? You didn't always use those emotes, did you? You noticed! I found my inner kawaii. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Hehe. I'm getting excited. Raid! Oh, it's already evening, oh no! It doesn't take long until some more guild members joined the group. In the end, we were almost 20 people. It's been a while since we tackled one of the bigger dungeons, and I had a lot of fun. First I tried using one of my higher DPS sets, but midway through, I had to switch positions because almost all of our healers got wiped. We barely managed to recover. By the time we were done playing, it was already evening. It was a nice fun to lazy evening at home. I called Phoenix and we talked a bit about our plans for next week. Somehow I suddenly felt pretty positive about the future. Epilogue! Phoenix! Oh god! Well, and that was what happened in March. A lot of time has passed since then. Phoenix and I are still together. It was a bit difficult at first. We both wanted the position at Nutty Cat, and even though he kept telling me that I deserved it, it took me some time to see that Phoenix was really okay with how things turned out. I'm still working there. What? Slow entering a frame! For the first 2 years or so, as a concept artist at Titan Watch Online, it was super exciting. Out of the first months of work, we shipped a new expansion, and seeing people online talk about how much they liked the new armor set I designed felt amazing. Last month, I was promoted. Sort of. I'm so far away from being a lead artist, but I'm part of the core team working on Naughty Cat's newest project. It's pretty much everything I ever wanted from a game. I can't say much more about it though. The team is great. Sometimes the workload is a bit too much, but at least our managers try to keep our schedules crunch-free. Thanks to that, I also have enough time to do more than just work and sleep. Phoenix and I moved together about a year after we started dating. As we probably could have expected, work kinda got in the way of our relationship sometimes, so we thought this might be a good way to counter it. And now we actually ended up working together as well. Phoenix focused completely on making a living as a freelance illustrator. He got a few gigs designing posters and merch for a band that is apparently quite a big deal in the indie rock scene. Soon more bands wanted his art, and not long after, Phoenix ended up founding his own little illustration studio. I helped out there sometimes after work. I'm still nowhere near as good of an illustrator as Phoenix, but it's fun to work together and do something different for a change. Well, slightly different at least. Once the financial side of things had stabilized, Phoenix rented an office for the studio. Partly due to my schedule, we often end up working late, but it's also nice to ring out the day there after everyone else had left already. I miss all of this. Joyce is still living inside of my computer. Or rather, his computer. Our constellation has changed a lot, especially after Phoenix and I got together, and now it's more like we're sharing an apartment. He somehow managed to become a famous online personality after uploading a bunch of videos about lifestyle, technology, and fashion. Even some fashion labels approached him to collaborate on a new collection. It's nice to see that Joyce managed to find a life for himself. And it makes things a bit easier for me now that I share mine with Phoenix. I think we were both a little reserved when we started a relationship. We liked each other, but we hadn't known each other well enough to really know if it would work out. Thankfully it did. I really love Phoenix. We have our falling outs. It's definitely not always easy, but we always try to make things work. For both of us. I'm glad we met, and I'm glad that we got closer. For most of my life, I've tried to avoid conflict, and as such, I kept people at arm's length, unless I knew for sure that we get along perfectly. After getting closer to Phoenix, I realized how limiting that was, and how lonely you become. At some point, I noticed that Phoenix and I got along well, but we're not technically perfect for each other. Even if I like my work, Phoenix is on a whole other level than that. Whenever Phoenix is excited about a project, there's nearly no stopping him, and usually I don't have the heart to do anything about it. Eventually, it even became kind of endearing to see him so caught up in his own little world at times like these. But it can be a bit lonely when Phoenix stays at the studio all night. I have my own problems though. Even now, I need quite a lot of alone time, and it doesn't always line up with when Phoenix is busy. I've had a fair share of arguments about that. But I think it doesn't really matter. We care about each other enough to try to look beyond those issues. To apologize when we're upset with each other. To try to better ourselves. To compromise. Conflict isn't always fun, but I think a relationship only gets stronger when we manage to work through it. I'm happy with where I am at now. Where we are now. And for as long as we can, we want to stay together. Yay! We did it! Mazel, baby. Oh god, there's more dialogue. Alright, huh? We've been talking pretty often recently. Just occasionally needs maintenance, and it's fun to think of new ways to improve his homebrew OS. So I can't believe I'm friends with an AI. Iolite. It's been a while since they visited. I guess work is keeping them busy. Well, it's the same here. The bookstore is still doing well, and I thankfully don't have much to complain about. Snow, on the other hand. Yeah, there he is. What do you want to know about Iolite? I haven't talked to them in at least a month. Well, and I have other things to worry about. I just started high school. I want to enjoy my time there. Maybe I'll start playing sports. New image and all, you know? Well, you sure are interesting. Thank you! If you want to talk about Iolite, why not talk to them directly? Iolite is right there. Thank you for playing. Got the Phoenix ending. Gross. Alright, well... I don't know who this is, but that's fine. This is Phoenix. These are the... I was gonna say ACs. Main characters. I have no idea who this is, and that's fine. Well, that was to do today. I enjoyed the game. I felt like, in all honesty, there were some parts that I kind of wanted a little more fleshed out. Like a little more to do with, you know, the break-in. Kind of. I felt like it could have been a little more. But otherwise, I really enjoyed the game. I recommend y'all playing it. Do your own options. Maybe don't go for Phoenix, but thank you very much for watching. And hopefully I will see you later.